Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And this is another hip hop related video. I got another question for y'all. Because I saw this Vlad TV interview and I also saw that DJ Vlad, he actually had this as a flashback on his YouTube channel when he interviewed this music mogul Jermaine Dupri. And yeah, Jermaine Dupri is a legend. Jermaine Dupri has done a lot for the rap game. Jermaine Dupri has done a lot for hip hop. Jermaine Dupri, he discovered the legendary Crisscross, and he also had signed this other artist that I'm about to speak with y'all about. So yeah, Jermaine Dupri, he created an empire with So Def records. You know what I mean? He signed Criss Cross, Da Brat, Bone Crush. Yeah, I think he signed Bone Crusher, and I know he has signed this artist at the time. But I just got a question. What if Suge Knight actually signed Bow Wow to Death Row when Bow Wow was a kid? Because from what Jermaine Dupri was saying in that interview he did with Vlad TV, he was saying that Bow Wow, when at the time he went by the name Lil Bow Wow when he was a kid. Him and Romeo both, same thing with Romeo, around the time Romeo had went by the name Lil Romeo. So I just got a question. I got a question. What if Suge Knight signed Bow Wow to Death Row during the time when he went by the name Lil Bow Wow? Because from what Jermaine Dupri was saying, he was saying that Bow Wow was like was around Snoop Dogg and Suge Knight when he was 5 years old. So it seems like at that time Suge Knight had the opportunity to sign a kid to Death Row Records, but what do y'all think? Do y'all think that would have been cool? Yeah, let's have a discussion about this. I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. If Suge Knight signed Bow Wow to Death Row Records while Bow Wow went by the name Lil Bow Wow, because that's the thing, like 5 years old and you rolling around with Suge Knight and Snoop Dogg, Death Row Records, like Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound, Tupac, well, Dr. Dre, he ended up leaving Death Row, but you see, yeah, like they had Snoop Dogg, they had the Dog Pound, yeah, Corrupt. Well, Corrupt, he was like a part of the Dog Pound, and that's the thing. Like Snoop Dogg, that's Bow Wow's uncle. But to answer the question, like Bow Wow signing to Death Row Records as a kid, I don't think that would have been a good move because Death Row Records is known for like the West Coast, like a gangster rap style. You know what I mean? Suge Knight, with him being like gang affiliated, with him being like a Blood, and Snoop Dogg and the Dog Pound, they're Crips. Like, Jermaine Dupri did the right thing to sign Bow Wow to So Def when he was 12. Yeah, because like, yeah, Bow Wow was only 5 years old, like a kid, like a little boy, like only 5 years old, being around, yeah, Death Row Records. Yeah, that wasn't really like safe for Bow Wow because there was already like a lot of stuff going down with Death Row Records. But I mean, Suge Knight did create a legacy. He did create an empire, just like Jermaine Dupri did with So Def, just like Master P did with No Limit. Like they definitely had created an empire. They both created empires, but you see Suge Knight with him getting into a lot of trouble. Yeah, because I mean Suge Knight is currently incarcerated right now. I mean, you know what I mean? Like his empire, he just couldn't like handle it because he kept getting into trouble. But yeah, Jermaine Dupri, he came to Bow Wow's rescue. And just like when Snoop Dogg had left Death Row, Master P had came to Snoop Dogg's rescue. You know what I mean? Jermaine Dupri signed Bow Wow to So So Def, and Master P has signed Snoop Dogg to No Limit. So yeah, but yeah, like that wouldn't have had been a good move. Yeah, it wouldn't have had been a good move at all. And that's another thing. I do believe Lisa Left Eye Lopez and R.I.P. Left Eye, may God rest her soul. I do believe like when she had her solo career, when she was like doing her solo career, when she was featured on the song You Know What's Up with Donnell Jones. I do believe in the beginning, I think she was signed to Death Row Records, I think, as a solo artist, but yo, Jermaine Dupri came to Bow Wow's rescue and he did the right thing. But yo, how do y'all feel about this? My fellow hip hop heads, let's have a discussion about this. Let's chat. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, my new record, my new single, Got Success on My Mind. It's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. It's also on my TikTok and you can follow me on TikTok at WallyG25. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.